what is your vision for Japan's role in Asia? Under the Heisei era, Japan's popularity in Asia surged. Japan's the most popular country in Asia in most surveys, except in China and Korea. And so could you say something about heading into this new era? What's the vision you would have, or younger generation leaders would have, for Japan's relationship with India, which you worked on here at CSIS, and Australia, both of which are very, very good, but also, Korea, which, that's another country facing an even more desperate aging society, even lower birth rate, also a democracy, very, very, also a U.S. ally, very common problems. And then, of course, China, which has less in terms of common values, but some common problems with aging and so forth. So what should the Reiwa vision be for Japan and in Asia?
Yeah, in this new era of Reiwa, we are going to have Japan chair in Japan from CSIS.
Can I get it?
Yeah, sure. You're going to have a branch in Japan too. And also in this period, I think in Japan you see less Japanese population. But in the international stage, you see more Japanese population. Like here. Today we have bigger audience than Japan. Thank you. So, yeah, actually today's event is a turning point for Japan's future. Now we are sitting in front and speaking not Japanese, not English. We are speaking Japanglish, broken Japanglish, no interpreter. And this is something we are going to do in this period, in this future, as a Japanese politician. And also many Japanese businessmen here and students are studying in the United States here too. So we can see more Japanese in this period, in anywhere, I hope. And also in the relationship with China and South Korea, I think the most important thing for us, I mean, not only for Japanese, but for everybody in Asia, is to understanding the differences. That's very important. Before finding the difference and debating about the differences, respecting the differences, I think that's the most important thing. It's easy for us to see the difference in a negative way. But in this period of Reiwa, why don't we look at the positive way in the differences? That's diversity, right? Even in Japan, diversity, this keyword is coming up in politics, in society, everywhere. And also, when you see everybody here in this stage, we are so different. The most different one is Murai.
People say he's extraordinary.
And actually, he got the biggest hand, the biggest hand from you than my speech. So, as I repeated in my speech the word of optimism, I'm optimistic about Asian future between Japan and Asian countries. And you are worried about Japan-South Korea relationship. Of course, it's difficult. It's not easy. But do you know a really good movie made by South Korea? It's called Chingu. Chingu means friend, best friend or real friend. I love that movie. So when we find the difficulty between Japan and South Korea, let's watch the movie together. I like that movie. So finding the differences and good differences.
Drinking soju and eating curry rice from your postcard.
Yeah, that's good.